Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Nebraska's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. It's Snow. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knowles. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Gonna look downfield again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of... There he goes! And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Huskers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Husker. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Bobcats offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battle.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route who gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Looking left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Texas State has the football back and they'll go on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Huskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And midfield, he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
He fires to the left side, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them, so I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
To him at the 25. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And the draw play, it's about looking over here, looking pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Browning. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Going over the top. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quickly complete. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost to fire on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Cornhuskers are on the move. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Finds a crease at the 20. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Texas State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! And we've got a shootout.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas State, 27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lloyd. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now. Palmer, when you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here, keep the pedal to the metal. Keep the tempo going. Stay aggressive.
Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lloyd. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Conley. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Bobcats will go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that was an absolute no-brainer. 4th and inches, I'm not going to kick a long field goal. Absolutely not. I'm going to get physical. I'm going to prove my team. I got faith in them. I got trust in them. And it's rewarded, and they get the 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Dumps it off in the flats. Turning it on! They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Lloyd. Touchdown, Texas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And a lot of times you see the way people close halves, the way people close games goes so far in determining who wins. Nice execution by this offense late in the first half. Now they're just an extra point away from having the lead going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Caught behind the line. It's Boyd. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's high. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hauls it in. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come.
Looking for the end zone in the tie. Instead, he finds a sack, and the defense rises up, and the offense can't tie the game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Starting to feel a little pressure. He turns it loose to the left. He toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. It's caught. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gives it on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Makes the catch. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. DB's right up on the receivers. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. Finds a little space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that fourth down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To throw, it's Raiola. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or two or three ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed him. They've played zone coverage. They try to man up these receivers, but the end result is always the same. This guy right now is unstoppable.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch. Once they do.
Touchdown, Bobcats! Fit it in the window for the score. Extra point here will give them the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He breaks the tackle. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Unloads to the right. Makes a grab past the marker. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Now on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with just over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And they spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Floyd. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the right. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Ball falls to the turf, the final pass.